Hey guys, it's Ty. So I really wanted to make a video about all my piercings and all my tattoos. In my last video, I explained a little bit about this tattoo, but I didn't even mention the piercings I have. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about them and explain them, tell you why I got them and why I love them. So yeah, let's start out with my ears. They are stretched to 9/16. These are 7/16 right now because I lost the other one of these, which I loved. I stretched my ears to 9/16 just so I can wear these because I love them so much. They're just bone tunnels. The story about my ears, it was before I moved to Portland, and I really wanted to pierce my ears. For some reason, I decided that I didn't just want to pierce them, I also wanted to stretch them. My friend Rachel at the time, she said, "Hey, I'll pierce them for you." Of course, I was skeptical because you always hear horror stories about people piercing themselves, it going horribly, horribly wrong. But she talked me into it, but it turned out alright. So she pierced them with just a sewing pin, just like that. Not a needle, like literally a sewing pin. And yes, it hurt. And then I stretched them ever since. And then I also have my septum pierced. I don't wear this very often because where I work, I can't have it, so I barely wear it. But I've had this for almost a year. The story behind that was last year for Halloween, I really wanted to be a witch doctor and I really wanted a bone through my nose. So I pierced it just for that. But of course, I couldn't find like a really thin one. So I got this, which I don't know if you can really see. And I shoved that through my nose like the day of the party. It looked really cool, my costume was awesome, but it hurt really, really bad. I do not suggest it at all. I used to have this pierced right here. I loved it. It was just a microdermal right there, and it was like a little spike. And I loved it. I had it for 3 years, and then one day it was like half hanging out of my skin. So I just ripped it out. It hurt really bad. I was super sad because I loved it, and I really want to get it re-pierced, but I don't know. Okay, so tattoos. I have one on my arm, like I've showed you guys. You know, the Star Wars tattoo. So I got this with my mother. She bought it for me. I got it done in Washington, in Bremerton, where my mother lives. I do want this to be a full sleeve someday. I can't right now because of my job, but I'm hoping when I know what I'm doing, I can just get a full Star Wars sleeve. I do want a sleeve on this arm too. I don't know what yet. I thought about maybe having a Disney sleeve or even like a floral sleeve. I don't know. And then on the back of my neck, it's another Star Wars tattoo. It's the Jedi symbol. I also got the one on the back of my calf done with my mom. If you watched my last video, I told you that my mom has the matching one on my calf. The story behind that is it was my first tattoo. My mother has lots of tattoos and my dad hates tattoos. But I wanted one and it was my 18th birthday. She said that she would buy me one as long as we got matching ones. Of course, being 18 years old and really, really wanting a tattoo anyways, she didn't want any of the tattoos I wanted. I kept saying, "Oh, let's get a Star Wars tattoo." She said no. Every single idea I came up with, she turned down. So finally, I was just like, I give up. And she said, "Well, why don't you draw something?" And this was also back when I was only 19 years old, so it's okay. Alright, this is just a fox. I don't even know what it was supposed to be. I showed it to my mom and she said that she wanted it on the back of her leg, and of course I really wanted a tattoo, so I decided why not. She has one just like it on her calf as well, so yep. And I don't hate it, it just is embarrassing, and if I could choose to do it over, I wouldn't have gotten it. I would have gotten something way cooler. So that's all I have. I don't have very many piercings or tattoos. I do want more. If you like this video, please press like. Please subscribe. Add me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. And thank you for watching. Peace out, Girl Scout.